Our school watch today was the first day of school for thousands of children in Harrison School District 2 here in Colorado Springs.
Now, some of them returned to brand new buildings with a lot of new features paid for by a $180 million bond approved by taxpayers in November of 2018. Our Mayo Davison live at the Carmel Community School to explain. Mayo?
Many of the kids haven't been inside the building in over a year and a half. The school was completely destroyed due to structural issues that made it unsafe, but the project wrapped up at just over $36 million, and kids are excited to be back. School is back in session for these Carmel Community School students.
My first day of school has been pretty nice.
And some feel good to be back in their own building. Many of them had to transition to other schools during renovations.
There's a lot more space here. Because like in Panorama, we only had like a single wing. And then here, we just have the whole school. And then there's that long hallway, so.
The school was completely destroyed 3 years ago.
There were a lot of structural issues, places that were sinking and rising.
Creating safety issues, including doors that wouldn't shut or lock properly. But that is no longer the case.
All the classrooms are locked and propped, and they're held with a magnet.
All right, so we are going to do our sight word routine.
After moving out of Monterey Elementary School back in January, these kids are also glad to be back.
There's some words that we might not know.
The bond project wrapped up at just over $5 million.
It's so new, like you come in and you just feel more welcome.
We have our Clever Touch boards. That really helps for learning and helping students and teachers be able to access technology.
How many of you have been in 4th grade before? We are going to do like a little game here.
Over at Wildflower Elementary School, they're celebrating a good first day back as well.
We have new furniture, flooring, paint.
They also had to leave their building, which underwent $7 million worth of improvements.
Some of our older smart boards were starting to really fade, and so people were dimming the lights and squinting their eyes.
Now they have the same boards as Monterey, and they're feeling beyond grateful to the community that helped make it happen.
It brings value to what everybody is doing.
Now projects, all of them began in 2000, or most of them began in 2019, and they must be completed by 2024 as part of the 6-year bond process. Harrison School District 2 will be renovating all of their campuses, and they are excited to be back in those buildings. In Colorado Springs, Mayo Davison, News 5.
Mayo, thanks. A reminder, you have until next Monday, August 15th, to donate to our school supply drive, donating school supplies to Title I schools in southern Colorado.
And you can drop off supplies at these Chick-fil-A locations in our area. For more information, go to koaa.com/back to school. You can also scan that code on the left-hand side of the screen.